Hi everyone, my name is Akila. I am from ECE. My roll number is 23BQ1804D6. Today I am going to discuss about what is telemetry, tracking and command system in satellite communication. Before going to discuss about this topic, first we have to know about what is communication and what is satellite communication. How this telemetry, tracking and command systems are used in the satellite communication. Uh, just we see what is communication. Communication means it is a process of exchanging information from one person to another person and also from one place to another place. Um, this is a diagram we can see how the communication passes through one person to another person through a towers. This is the tower and this is the receiver tower. And this is the exchange of information from one person to another person and one place to another place also. This is the communication. uh, Let me see about what is satellite and what is satellite communication. Here we see this is satellite. Satellite is a object that revolve around the another larger object. We see this is the earth. This is earth and also this is the larger object. This is revolving like this. This is the smaller object which is revolving around the earth. This is satellite and this is the earth. Like this the satellite is revolving around the earth. um, and also we have the taking the examples of natural satellites. The natural satellites are the moon and earth. The earth is revolving around the larger body. Larger body means in the sense sun. Sun is the larger body and earth is the smaller body. The earth is revolving around the sun. What is the difference between earth and satellite is satellite is revolving around the earth, but earth is revolving around the sun, and also revolving itself. That is the difference between satellite and the earth. Like that moon is also revolving around the earth. These are the natural satellites. And what is meant by artificial satellite means the man-made satellites launched into space are called artificial satellites. Or as a satellite is an object placed in a orbit. The orbits number of orbits are present in the space. Take one orbit and launch a satellite into that orbit for performing a specific functions like communication, weather monitoring, navigation, remote sensing, and scientific research, and also etc. This is here we can see what is satellite. Here, this is the satellite. Uh, we, yeah, this is the satellite. This is the satellite, and this is the transmitter. This is the transmitter, and this is the receiver. The link between the satellite and the transmitter is called the uplink. The link between the satellite and the receiver is called the downlink. And this is the ground station. This is the ground station. This is a tower and this is also a tower. This is the transmitter tower and this is the receiver tower. This is a satellite and this is the satellite body, and this is the transponder. The transponder has the transmitter and also receiver. This is the receiver and this is the transmitter, and these are the solar panels. These also solar panels. The solar panels take uh, helpful to take power from the sun. The solar panels major function is converting light energy into electrical energy. This power is used to perform satellite operations like this. These operations. Yeah. Uh, Let next we know about what is telemetry, tracking, command and monitoring system. Um, Before going to this slide, we have to know about what is telemetry, tracking and command system. Telemetry means what is the requirement of telemetry means telemetry is a system which is know about health and which is know about functions and how functions are works in a satellite is maybe healthy or any errors are there in the satellite. This all controlled by this telemetry system. Yeah, this is a telemetry. This this is observing the satellite health. Uh, it means all the functions, all the system present in the satellite are maybe working correctly, or any errors or any mistakes are there in the satellite. This is checked by the telemetry system. Not only checking, it is controlling also that sections, and the control, and it observes the how satellite is work healthy or not, and and send signals to the earth stations, and send signals to the earth station. Earth station station keepers are decide whether any change we have to make in satellite or not. Um, Next, this is a need of telemetry. Next, we go into the tracking. What is tracking means? Uh, Suppose without tracking, we don't know about where is the satellite is present in the space, because space is very large. How can we find where is the satellite is present? So that's why we're using the tracking and tracking techniques by tracking the satellite in the space. The satellite is revolving in every second. The satellite is revolving around the earth. There are different type of satellites. There are different type of satellites is launched in different type of orbits. Suppose we launched a satellite in the lower orbit. That lower orbit is called lower earth orbit, and highest orbit and majorly used orbit in the GEO orbit, around 36 kilometers distance from the earth to satellite. uh, Coming to this tracking, there are many type of tracking techniques we use. Then we discuss about tracking technique is why the tracking is important means we have to know about exact location of the satellite, um, because we have to send the signals to satellite. Without knowing without knowing a location of satellite, how can we send the information to satellite? So that's why we have to track the satellite by using some techniques, like attitude. We have to control. We have to control the satellite, because of control the satellite, we have to know where is the satellite is present in space. And how to track means based upon some elements, like eccentricity, semi-major axis, time of perigee, and the right association in attitude node, and argument of perigee. These are the elements. This Based on this element, we can track the satellite. Uh, there are four techniques which are for using the tracking the satellite. We discuss later. And next, coming to the data processor, and telemetry and tracking system takes the information from the satellite and gives the data processor. Process the information coming from the telemetry receiver and giving to attitude and orbit control processor. This attitude and orbit control take the information from the data processor and does the required operations, which is attitude control or orbit control. uh, we see what is attitude control and orbit control. And next, this information from the attitude and orbit control will be given to the controller. Controller will convert the instructions. Attitude and orbit control produce the instructions. The instructions are converted into the command signals by the controller, and the output of the controller is command signals. That command signals is given to the command transmitter. The purpose of the command transmitter is send to the signals to satellite by a transmitted antenna, which is present on the ground station. We can see each block, how each block is performs each operations. We can see uh, this. Uh, TTC system provides control, supervision, and health monitoring of a satellite by enabling telemetry transmission, orbit tracking, secure command execution, and continuous monitoring from the Earth station. It means telemetry and maintenance system. provides control supervision, and it provides the how to control the satellite. uh, um, we have to know about satellite health by using the telemetry, and how to correct the health of the satellite by tracking the satellite, how to tracking the satellite by using some techniques, and what techniques we use in the satellite we discuss, and we control the attitude and the orbit. We see what is attitude control and orbit control. TTC system consists of satellite segment and earth station segment connected through a uplink and downlink. You can see a satellite. The satellite segment is in the space, and the ground station. This is the ground station segment, and the link between the satellite and the ground station transmitter is called the uplink. Uplink. The link between the satellite to ground station receiver is called the downlink. Uh, Coming from the telemetry receiver, the telemetry receiver which is present on the ground station. The purpose of the telemetry receiver is it has to receive the signals which is sent by the satellite in the space. This is telemetry receiver is used to receive the signals transmitted from the satellite that contains information about the satellite health and performance. That satellite health and performance which is we are also discussed, that is telemetry system. The telemetry system tells about the satellite health and performance. The signals includes data such as temperature, battery voltage, fuel level, and equipment status. What performance it sees means how the temperature is running in the satellite, um, and how battery voltage is working, when the battery voltage is required. uh, there are the satellite has a solar panels. The solar panels receive the light energy and converting into the electrical energy. In that way, uh, um, that receives the power. um, um, what about the eclipse time? Eclipse means what about the black shadow come? The black shadow is instant on the satellite. At that time, the satellite solar panels that unable to receive the unable to receive the light energy from the sun. At that time, this battery voltage is required. Um, how this battery voltage is on and off? What is the performance of battery voltage is tell about by the telemetry system, and how the fuel level. Because of the fuel level, why the fuel level is required. It is revolving around the earth, but some amount of fuel level is required for revolving around the earth, and the most of the fuel is used while launching the satellite from earth to space. That time is tracking is very important, because without knowing without knowing tracking, how to say the satellite is reached in space or not, we can't say. So we have the tracking techniques in the launching time also. And this telemetry receiver says the how the equipment status. This all information coming from the satellite received by the telemetry receiver and sends to what and sends to data processor. The data processor process the telemetry data which are received from the satellite. The satellite receives the data which is not understand to the humans. So this data process convert that's that received signals into the understanding way. That is maybe graphs or maybe information converts into meaningful information. It analyzes the incoming data and check for errors and displays the operational status of different satellite system, and it it check the input which is coming from the transmitter telemetry receiver, and it also check the errors. If errors is present, it shows the if errors is present, it on the alarms. The tracking system determines the exact position, velocity, direction of the satellite in space. This is tracking. This is tracking the system. Because of the tracking, we control the attitude and the orbital control. Um, we can't control the attitude and the orbit control. The satellite may fall on the Earth or away from the Earth. We lost the satellite. This is the attitude and the orbital control. How to control means by using some techniques. We see the controller, this attitude control process can produce some instructions for correcting the errors in the satellite. Thus, that instructions are converted into the commands by using the controller and then sent to the command transmitter. This transmitter sends the commands into the satellite. These are the techniques: Doppler tracking and the ranging measurements and ringing tones and triangulation. In Doppler tracking measures by using the velocity, and this range measurement by using distance and position, low accuracy, medium and very high and high. This is used in the launch LEO tracking and GEO tracking, precise station and the orbit determination. These are the example of satellite communication. By using this satellite communication, we have to track the aeroplanes uh, uh, which are available in our Earth station, and also by using the this Earth, by using the satellites, we have so many of advantages: mobile communication and the weather reporting and the remote sensors, and also TV channels are working by under the satellite signals. This is about the telemetry tracking and the command system. Thank you.